too. I'm live and in living color. How's everybody doing? Excuse me?
All right.
Excuse me? Okay. Yeah, I got a little bit of gas, that's all. Did I say that? Could you cut me down just a little bit? Wow. I thank everybody for being here. Is it still cold outside?
Yes, sir.
So I thank you even a little more. Because usually on Sunday, everybody's trying to, prepare for Monday, going home, chilling, especially in this type of weather. So again, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. As you see, we're still trying to do what we need to do. But we're going to make this happen. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah.
Should we go ahead and get this party started?
Yes.
Okay.
My life, my life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life, my life.
Number 1, 4,000 is number 2.
Get on my toes, that's my words I breathe the path, let me grow. Let's see the stars, stars this evening. This is blood for all of my weed, for all of my dreams. This is the five things of a mirror. Escape society, we took to the bend. Now sleep the rent, bills on bills, check the check, now breaking the back, welcome again. The urge to provide, we just open the eyes, connect the soul, weapons life, the mother of all. Mother of all, the mother of all, mother of all, mother of all, mother of all. Take a deep breath, open your lungs, energy breathes, light in the tail, blood in the trees, connect on the world, life is all, time of shield, the bubble is busting, now making for love. Can we begin the ways we have learned to work? This has to be on the end.
Give it up for one!
Yeah. ability to use my own hand. Yeah. Elevate my consciousness, grant me the ability to use my own hands. Elevate my consciousness, grant me the ability, come on, to use my own hands.
Mademoiselle. What you gonna do? Yeah. One nation under a groove getting down because of F-U-N. Hey, E-Y. Yeah. So what you think?
All right.
Huh? Huh?
That's true.
Do you feel us or what?
Yeah.
I don't care if you hear us, but I want to know, do you feel us?
Yeah. We feel it. We feel it.
All right. So moving on. So what do you think? Hey, what is the time? So because we give a party and we give
Time is irrelevant. Time doesn't exist.
It's the great equalizer, though. Okay. So we're gonna go to Mexico.
All right.
Oh, we're doing an international thing here today. We're gonna try to take you everywhere possible because we all under the one. Everybody, I want you to meet our partner in crime. Should we say that? I guess maybe we shouldn't say that. Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Yeah. See, spoken like a true Italian.
It's all in the wording, right? And how you perceive it to be or not, right? It's all in the wording. So before we finish setting up and start sharing the spirit of music, the plan was that I was going to sing along to a soundtrack, but it just didn't want to work. It just didn't want to work. I tried this, I tried that. And so in some moment, I'm like, okay, you gotta let it go. You gotta come to plan B. I don't have a plan B.
Yes, you do.
I don't have a plan B. So now what do I do? No. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. So
She got it.
it's all good because, sometimes we want to be forced to do things the way we want to. And things line up perfectly, but not in a way for you to do it that way. So you have to be open to possibility and create. That's the moment of creation. When you don't have a choice of things going your way. So you're open to possibilities to make it happen. And that's when magic happens. And so I have a drummer that's going to be putting together with me something very unique, the last minute. But I feel like Spirit called me to just present it to you in this way, because that is the essence of pure love, music, magic through the medicine drum of Ometel is the energy of everything, of creation. And then going into the essence of the combination of who we are as a human being, that we are connected. So one of the songs I wanted to do is La Bamba. And La Bamba is from the state of Veracruz, which is in the Gulf of Mexico. This is a traditional dress that is used to perform. It's a lot of carnival, and Akinyele says, we have to bring something fun, It's like the carnivals of Veracruz with La Bamba, and I was with the music and everything, right? But one of the things about this song is the connection that we have with the rhythm of the drum of Africa. And that area of Veracruz has a lot to do, among other states, but Veracruz is very in tune to look at what we know as la bomba, like in Puerto Rico, that also has to do with the drum. And so it's a great honor to be able to do this in such a way to honor that combination and that energy. And so I invite you to come on stage. So what I would like to do is being celebrating with the solar equinox and the new moon, and what else is going on? Everything is aligned, the earth, right? The moon and the sun. So I want to acknowledge our roots to where we have our home, which is earth. And I just want to hymn a little bit of the song of Tonantzin, and then going to move a little bit to La Bamba together. We're going to do it. This is like new, so we'll put it in God's hands, spirit hands, and the energy of you guys being here today. So now the next song is La Bamba. And now we bring the energy of the water connected to the moon. We have an impact in how the moon, we react to it, right? They don't, say, a lot of people say it's like the fumis, mumble jumble, right? But it does affect us of how we interact with each other, right? And just be present to the experience. And so we bring all that in alignment. So here you go, La Bamba.
You're amazing.
Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia pa' mi patria y arriba y arriba, ay arriba y arriba por ti seré, por ti seré. Bamba, Leticia and Mamoudou. Thank you very much for honoring us with this beautiful dance.
Wow. Wow. Okay. No, don't move that chair. Don't move that chair. Wow. Okay, now did you guys just see what happened? Were you a witness? Okay? It couldn't get any better than that. When the Spirit talks, okay, you gotta do what you gotta do. Beautiful. And Mamoudou is from West Africa, so it was like going home. Like we got it from both sides, you know. All right, that was deep. That was deep. Okay, what was meant to be was meant to be. Wow. I'm telling you now, it's going to get better and better and better. We're going to move. Is any such word as better? I'm sorry, I'm from Trenton, so I speak. Everything's relative. Anyway, there's food there for everybody. Okay? Olga, organization, always taking care of business. Co-sponsor of this. So, a lot of beautiful energy going on here. We're hitting every nation on the planet here. It's just a handful of us, but each one of us come from a different place. Got Russia over there. Huh? Okay, there you go, okay? All right. All right. We got
Just choose.
we're still working on it, okay? Israel, okay? What we call it, I hate to say it, North Africa. We'll talk about that at some time, but right now, okay? Connect. I'll sum it up. Connect. All right, that brings it right home. Connect.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we had a slideshow for you, but we have a little bit of technical difficulty. But that's okay. All right, thank you. This is a song written and produced by me and Qatar. We're putting together a series of songs that we want to get away from trying to explain what we become a witness to, because nobody wants to hear it. So we decided we're going to stop talking. They say that one word is worth, one picture is worth 1,000 words. So what we decided to do was we decided to stop talking. We're not going to talk anymore. We're not going to try to explain anything. We're not going to try to convince anybody of anything. We decided that we're going to go with the whole concept of one picture is worth 1,000 words. And if you don't get it by then, whose fault is that? For over 10, maybe 12 years, I've been exploring many possibilities. And one of the possibilities that really caught my attention was this. So what I did was I ran with it. And I'm going to stop talking about it because I have over 1,000 photographs of flowers. I'm going to let the flower tell you. I have photographs of flowers with all kind of insects, ants, a lot of flowers with bees. And this year, my house was invaded by yellow jackets. Now, most people don't like yellow jackets because they're nasty. There's some nasty critters. Did you know that yellow jackets eat meat? Yeah, they eat meat. And when they sting you, what they do is they take when they eat the meat, they bite into you. And the reason why they can do multiple stings, because they bite into you, and that gives them the ability to grip, and then they can go bing, 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 bing. Why they do that? Used to be a lot of trees that they used to make their homes with. Those trees are now not around anymore.
With a green cord? I'll get into the Christmas light.
Thank you. Dave Miller in the house. I'm looking right at it. Uh-oh, Dave, it won't fit.
You walked here before?
Just unplug the lights.
Oh, okay. Abracadabra, hocus pocus. Yeah, thank you. So what I did was I started to take pictures of flowers. A lot of pictures of flowers. And in the process of taking pictures of flowers, I started to realize something. Did you know that when the pandemic started in Washington, D.C., they had never had as many flowers that they had in Washington, D.C. when the pandemic started? Flowers are trying to tell us something. So I realized just recently that my attraction to flowers was because they're trying to tell us something. When you look at a flower, do you think of masculine or feminine? Tell the truth. Come on. No, tell the truth. What do you think about? You think of feminine, right? There's nothing feminine about that flower. You want to know why? Because it gives off pollen. You know what pollen is? Thank you. Okay, pollen is sperm. And the flower gives off the pollen. A pine tree at the lower end produces the flower for the pollen, and the female is sitting up top. We have a lot to learn about something that we know nothing about. Why do you think when your husband or spouse bring you flowers, you're like, yeah, okay. Oh, you feel me now, right? Okay? All right? Come on. Nature is beautiful. Nature is so beautiful, and as soon as we start reconnecting with it, we'll start to understand exactly what's going on and why it's going on. If you think that what's happening is because of the human element, you're sadly mistaken. So, thank you. So what we want to do is just introduce you to some flowers and let them do the talking.
Just like a flower, I want to bloom, but it's time to wither now. My stem gets weak, it cannot carry me anymore, so it bends and falls to the ground. And so do I. I am just like a flower that ends its season. Soon it will bloom again, growing a new stem, healthy and stronger, carrying it tall and even more proud, and the flower will bloom in its peak, spreading pleasant blossoms and pure beauties everywhere around, expecting the ones that wisely notice, come, embrace, capture the essence inside, preserve my bloom forever. I am service of the divine. אני שלך, שלך, Shango, cause there's nobody, nobody. Love me better. You know you got to love yourself to heal thyself, but you got to know yourself. Masculine and feminine, it's all within. From the inside out, from the inside out. So be beautiful from the inside out. Be so beautiful from the inside out, yes, just like a flower. Just take a moment. Close your eyes if you need.
What happened is that the bee is attracted to the flowers based on 2 or 3 different things. One is smell, what we now call aromaology or whatever we call it. The other is that color. Okay? Flowers have an interesting way of doing many different things. Some flowers will take some form of sweetness and attract the bee or insect into the flower. The bee or the insect cannot get the pollen until it falls into the bottom of the flower, and the flower will close up so that the insect cannot come out until it collects a certain amount of pollen. That's a flower. So that's pollen. And bees will collect the pollen on their rear leg. The insect that collects the most pollen, what do you think it is? You can just go out there. I didn't know this until I started doing the research. Hummingbirds. Yeah. Cross. Yellow jackets. Do you feel where I'm coming from? Yellow jackets. So we hate yellow jackets. Is at the top of the list. All the insects that we don't like are the ones that do the most pollinating. This is one of my favorite pictures. And what's so interesting is that the actual flower shows up coming out the side of the flower, of another flower. So it's almost like it has to earn the right to produce the life. Infinite possibilities that has a whole story within itself.
the change with a gentle December.
Sorry about that. One and one is three. The child is hanging out, waiting for infinite possibilities. And this is how it happens. What go around will come back around. He asked me, how can I get it? How can you get it? Yeah. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. They call this the Purple Heart. When I first saw this plant, a flower, y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm truly a male. That's what I saw first. Until I looked at it this way and realized that it's about balance. Because what may look feminine is actually masculine, and there's a balance between the two. But I'm trying to attract something. Balance. I'm almost there. No. I'm trying to do that. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Good idea. Here's a very interesting flower. This is called a what? Anybody know what this flower is called? A bleeding heart. I wish I could have showed you the slideshow, because what we did, me and Cheryl Smith, I wish she was here, okay? Because she helped me a lot with these flowers. And what? Wait, come here for a minute. I want you to see something. Here, come here. Do me a favor. Come up here for a second. This is so beautiful. Take your dress. So what happened was we got to play with this flower, okay? We turned it upside down, okay? And we opened it up, and that's what we saw. I wish I had that photograph. It is absolutely unbelievable. Because what happens is that this opens up, just like the dress. And here's the head, and I have a picture that had a flower on the ear. None of that was made up. All we did was we just opened up the flower. We just turned it upside down and pulled it apart. And that's what we saw. Flowers are amazing. So the bleeding heart means love thyself. Because no one else is going to love you better than you love yourself. And the only way you're going to do that, Oh, could you do that for me one more time? Okay? Let's do expressing yourself. And that's what this flower does. But you have to be able to play with it, to be able to experience what this flower is trying to share with you. And that's what we did. It's amazing, some of the things that I experienced with these flowers. Okay, this is the last one in this time check. What time is it?
It's 9:35.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. Okay. What do we? What do we call this? Overcoming. Overcoming. Because you think that this flower is about to drop or disappear or go somewhere. It's just hanging out. It's just being in the moment. It stays like this the whole time. Yeah.
You know, you gotta love yourself to heal thyself.
Okay, so very quickly, because we are over our time limit here, and I promised Lee I would be out of here. What we were doing was auctioning, am I saying this right? Auctioning
Off.
the flowers, and oh, how about I let you take over here? Okay. Yeah, come on up.
This is Olga.
Hello, everybody. So, this is once in a lifetime opportunity to be a lucky owner of this beautiful art pieces by our wonderful Akinyele. And the auction for all of these pieces is happening right now. There are little pieces of paper next to it, and there are QR codes. So what you can do, if you put your phone on it, just like you do with restaurants, with the menus, just scan it, and it will open up the picture of the art piece, and it will show you the price and the current bid. Or come and see me. I can do that for you if it's easier. So, best of luck. I know some of them were already claimed, but you can try to overbid them. Outbid them.
Thank you.
Thank you. Olga did a lot of work behind the scenes to make that happen for Akinyele.
Olga is always doing a lot of work behind the scenes.
All right, Chief. What do you want to do now?
First of all, where's the sound guy at? I want to make sure that he's happy over here. How much trouble am I in? We're done. Okay, well, we're not going to go into 10. We're going to finish it up in a few minutes and then get out of here. Thank you. As soon as we get rich, we're going to take care of you guys. We do this to him every time. Yeah. Ain't nobody.
You know you gotta love yourself
Ain't nobody.
to heal thyself.
Ain't nobody. So we're good for the next 15 minutes.
And the flowers can teach you how to do that. Oh, can show you how to do that. You gotta know yourself to heal thyself. It's all within. From the inside out. From the inside out. So free.
We'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I meant to bring what we usually do with the donations is we usually put them in envelopes. And we put the envelopes inside we call it a pocket. And for a certain amount of time, we do prayers so that all those that have come and shared their energy, we always like to ask, we call it the orishas, to give back, okay, the energy. So we like to keep that energy flowing. So I walked out of the house today with all the craziness and forgot to bring the envelope and the pot. So if we could create something that we could put it in, that would be unique. Even a drum, inside the drum. Yeah, that would work perfect. There you go. Thank you. Okay? So if you could just place your donation in there, okay, we'd truly appreciate it. And no joke, I still have, from the first ceremony that we did, I still have the envelopes. And every month, I sit back and I pray. And ask that everybody that supported us, please support them. Watch over them, protect them, guide them, bless them. So we like to keep that energy flowing. Infinite possibilities. Thank you, and keep in touch. This is only the beginning.
All right.
I want to take a moment to say thank you to Akinyele. All right?
Oh, wait a minute. Mamoudou.
Mamoudou.
Oh my goodness. Has an album coming out real soon. Okay? I think Dave Miller, where you at, Dave, is going to be doing something.
New Year's Eve with the Garden of Healing and 10 Parole in Long Branch. We're going to have music, drum, dance, ecstatic dance. We're working out details, but find us, Touch Mother Nonprofit.
Okay? So we're going to support this brother, okay? Because he's donated his time and energy. And what he did today is, we got it on tape, man. We got it on tape. Like I said, one picture's worth 1,000 words. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna support him. We're gonna help him get his album off and running. Again, Katara.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris. Naomi. And Wayne. Triune. One nation. On the one. On the one.